What's up, Wayfinders? We're back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. Let's go into the Magic Cave of Scales!
May the land gods forgive our trespass.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light.
We'll
Up
follow
here.
your lead, Aloy.
Is this the same? Oh. I have been watching this carefully, and every single healing item seems to be a singular heal. Azure Bloom. Well, if that makes blue stuff, I'm here for it. Varl, you seem to have missed your jump.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Well, that's good that your pack has room in it.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door.
It most surely is a cauldron door. But there's healing items all around, and I need those first, please, and thank you. Damn it, I didn't want to land in the water. I bet that water is cool and refreshing. I mean, like, cool and refreshing like nothing else ever is. It's like untouched water.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these.
How many did you find? She said she found an entire cache of them, but how many's in a cache?
On the temple. Just like this.
I wouldn't say that's on the temple. When I think temple, I think a little bit more forward than that, but yeah, more or less.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
I bet you
Now
will.
listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous.
Because of Hephaestus?
That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
I wouldn't say Hephaestus necessarily wants you dead, as much as Hephaestus just wants to make and make and make and make and make.
Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
Was that supposed to go up the way Varl just went?
Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Do we?
Right behind you. We're spotted. Like they were struck by lightning. Here's ammo. I'm gonna take this one out.
That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That's also what I didn't want to happen. Just got a second jump.
Be at peace.
Did I just get healed? Did Zoe just heal me? I'm not complaining, but I'll take that blaze. Oh, they don't have.
It's down! Got them all.
Nice. But how does
So
Zoe
this is a
feel
cauldron.
about...
Where machines are born.
It looks like one, but if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired too.
And the spirit you're after is in here?
Minerva? Maybe, but another wall. Not going that way.
I'm not worried about going that way. I'm worried about finding the heels. That's exactly not the direction I wanted to go. There we go. Much more better. Alright, let's open the cauldron. I find it interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to smack that. I'm sorry. I find it interesting that we're looking at a cauldron that not only creates but repairs. It's not something that I can think that we've seen. There was a little bit of increased haptic feedback there. What have we here?
Those cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the
And
roots.
it's ugly. There we go. Now we're full up.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
I mean, they could
Okay.
probably help.
Standing on this floor panel activated something.
Ask them to stand on it, maybe?
How are you doing, Zoe?
This place was meant for the land gods. No Utaro has ever set foot in here.
Pillars are rotating.
But I had to, right?
Maybe if I shield
to be
gears,
able
I can walk them into place.
Find far.
Make a path up.
So close.
That worked.
That did something.
Now we gotta wait while this one goes all the way around. As long as these don't have a time limit.
There. Should be
Maybe we
able to
should've
climb all
thought
the way
that.
up now.
And there she goes.
Careful, Varl. Your jaw gets any looser, it's gonna hang all over the place. Another
What's
wall
that thing
of
beyond the
light.
wall?
It's
Another
massive,
floor panel.
whatever it is.
But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Smash!
This crate should be heavy enough.
Anything? There's a stockpile. Yay! And it had healing berries too!
Can't fit the crate through that opening. I think I can get the crate through that shield. But I'll have to go around.
Ah.
Okay, getting there.
So the shield, the crate can get through the shield, but I can't.
More pillars. Might be a way across.
I'm not
Get them
crazy
into the right
enough
position.
for that.
That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
Nice shot, Aloy!
Come on, one more.
There.
Called it.
Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy.
Yeah, thanks for telling me about the heights. You're wonderful people.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
And if there weren't, a floor panel right meow. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Ah, I missed all three!
One down. Two to go.
You almost had it.
Ugh! Nope, I wasn't gonna make that one. There was no way. I'm not that quick.
Okay, now I can cross.
Aloy seems familiar with places like this. Are you as well?
Of course, Aloy is familiar with places like this. There were how many of these things in the first game? And I made it a point to get all of them. When you can take over a Thunderjaw, you learn that.
Cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
Sorry, Hephaestus, I'm taking over.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
Ah, there they are. Cool, cool, cool.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Again. No? Maybe?
Okay, now, how to get up to
I
the
am
node.
legitimately surprised that I made that. Well, given the fact that there is glass here that's semi-broken, I'm guessing I go all the way and break it. Or maybe that's just a stockpile. Well, if that's the case, then I'm betting I come over here and I jump like this. And then... Ah! Climb up here. See, I knew I'd get it. Just gotta give me a second sometimes.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
You made it.
I usually get there eventually.
Come on over, you two.
I know we've been asking her a couple times. Can we just double check on Zoe? Real quick. Make sure she's alright with all this that she's seeing right here.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Gamma Matrix 5.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Of course.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
Carefully. I really hope it doesn't involve jumping on one of those like I think it does.
There's still no sign of fog.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Well, they just watched me literally jump into lava. Probably isn't lava. It's honestly probably molten metal. But since metal has a higher melting point than stone, probably even worse.
Who is that?
Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
Am I supposed to float down there? I think that's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, and then the vents will open and I'll climb up. I don't wait till the vents close. Because I don't think I'll make it up all the way before they do.
By 20%.
Ah, they blink before they close. Handy that. They should only close for a little bit and then they open up again.
Engage additive distribution J1 Zeta. Transfer secondary packages.
Alright, cool beans.
Materials B5 and 12.
So what do we jump on? Looks like this thing's got yellow lights on it.
Load ordnance
Hiya!
A.
Please don't fall.
9 to B24.
Please don't fall.
Those carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
About 6'4".
Armament assessment alpha.
Varl, above us. She's in the air.
Yes, I am.
Don't let go, Aloy.
You don't say.
Wasn't planning on it.
Cycle auxiliary pipelines 9HX.
Ride's over. Time to let go. Okay.
I know.
Now what? Is this easy?
Armament assessment complete.
There's the note.
Increase incendiary output.
Lady, gentlemen, let's get a move on.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
Keeping my
More of
eyes
those
peeled for
cables holding
anything.
that door.
Take that, Hephaestus. I attack you directly. Jetting. Shut up, phone.
Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turn it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do.
Varl, are you ready?
Although he's like, wait, are you asking me to get involved?
We have to get down there.
Well, that wasn't hard.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Intrusion detected. Deploying G1.
Go.
I've hunted bigger machines than you!
Ow, 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 ow.
More machines are coming!
Wow, I missed.
I'll get the big guy.
That's what I wanted to see. I don't know when the next time I'm going to get to see one of these is.
Machines with heavy weapons on its back. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
Whoa! Alright, at least we got an idea of how hard this thing is. I still want to go in with my tear ammo. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, it works.
Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Intrusion detected. Deploy.
A grim horn.
Here we go.
How very dark.
Sorry. Machine's got heavy weapons on its back. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
That's not good.
Attack it with acid! I'm ready for it. Noisy, but effective.
First things first. I think I knocked off one of its horns. I'm gonna go try to get it. All right. Hard part's over. Kind of.
I've got this.
Crap. Oh, she wasn't dead. She was just half dead. Well, let's pick up the other horn, I suppose.
Mine.
Whoops. There's the other horn. Ouch. There's my eye friend. All right, grab that horn. I don't know what I did there. What have you got? Blaze sack? Explosive. Tail clamp? Tail capsule. Tail can be removed. what that's doing. I think it's opening up the back. Unfortunately for you,
I've got this.
I don't like your chances. No ammo.
Acid's eating away at it. Now to follow up.
Grab everything we can. Now we kill the rest.
It just won't die.
It's done.
And I got 2 horns out of it.
Mourning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
I could damn sure try.
One step at a time. But it starts now.
If we catch Hephaestus, that is. My goodness, can you imagine?
Identify destroyer. I'll call them Epsilon.
This time, Hephaestus!
To compensate. Retreat.
Nope, he got away again. He said, heck this, I am out.
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
That, and we failed to actually pin down the cauldron, so yeah. That's a bit of a thing. Oh, something
Aloy,
purple.
the
Don't
core.
mind if I do.
My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
There must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can run this?
Let's find out.
I ain't about to pass up all these caches. And anything to refill my
I'll fill
health.
my patch with these later.
Acid Hunter arrows. Not even hurt water or whatever they call it. No, it's just the actual arrows.
I should probably get those overrides before moving on. They might come in
Yeah,
handy.
I'm working on it, Aloy. Give me a second. Oh, they threw it. They threw it because they said, here's some ammo. Right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's new.
Oh, just the two of them? Hey, I'll take
Looks
them.
like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
I almost missed this. Yeah, but how and where? What do I latch on to? Yeah, I got no clue on this one. Like, I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be lifting up or lowering down or what. Did I mess something up? Did something break? Ah, I go that way. Don't mind me, I'm just stupid. So what did I learn about? We've got the Burrower, Scrounger, Leap Lasher, Scrapper, Charger, Plowhorn, Skydrifter, Bristleback, we know about that. Wide Maw, we found that on the way in. Ice Glint Hawk, we found that. Claw Strider. Grimhorn, we just fought one of those. Snapwall, we found one of those on the way in, but we didn't learn anything new. That's
Greetings,
okay.
graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Graduates. Did it say Cauldron or Cradle? I legitimately cannot remember which one it said. That is how stupid I am.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Well, good for us.
Something doesn't want us
We're
here.
not personnel.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Looks like a science lab.
There. That's our way out.
At least that's what it looks like to me.
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown.
That's not good.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
Not right now.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Oh my goodness, the feedback. Oh. Oh my. See, X works just fine for jumping. Why'd you tell me it was circle? This is so very red.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems.
Hurt. There we go.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Yeah, I get that.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open.
Might? There is no reason you can't pull that open.
Let's see where this leads.
What about this one? Ah, it's funny.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
But what's in the shaft? Aha! More greenstone.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door is locked.
Door is indeed locked. Why don't you just pry it open like you've been doing? Uh-oh.
Don't think I'm getting through that door.
That's
right
not
now.
good.
I should turn back, see what else I can find.
The stream health still seems alright. I'm hoping it's just an update waiting to go through. Well, I
And
found my way out of the
outside.
mountain.
I need to find a way back into the facility.
Now I gotta get back in.
I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. Then we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
So does that make her your sister? In the very real sense, that makes her your sister, right?
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Two. The abundant ones give you two. Well then. That's what I need to be looking out for. Whoa! That... None of that was like I wanted it to be.
Ah, another shaft.
Aloy's over here like John
Okay,
McClane.
now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
There's stuff down here. I want it.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Kind of looks like a simulation dome. If you were to ask me. Like all those things are little screens. Oh, and it just happens to be open at the top. Whee!
System core penetrated.
Hi. Insert Gaia. It's red! That means Hades! Well, that's unfortunate.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again.
You are lucky that Minerva didn't straight
but only
delete
if you
that.
give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Lie. Cease.
I
There's
think
the
you'll
feels.
disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes.
I was not expecting to hear
Thank
a
you.
sound.
Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
That is deeply unfortunate. A mind, any mind, being
Do you wish to
destroyed like
initiate
that.
heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
It is a tragedy. But lo, and behold,
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
but you're only going to get partial data.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations.
Sounds like we're getting a
Make use of
hub.
its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Aloy, hon, look, I can tell you that if I were to look at that, I'd think it was a god, even if you told me it was an AI. Okay, I wouldn't actually, but you know what I mean. Literally designed to look like a goddess.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, so... this is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Ooh.
Good.
Handy.
So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
If the whole process hadn't been ruined by Pharaoh.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control
Whoa.
center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
You alright there, Zoe?
So this was supposed to be... a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine
was
data you
gas.
recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, please. Plowhorn override. I need one more plowhorn horn, and I can craft the override. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm guessing the bigger ones are gonna need.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete.
Ooh, that's fun.
You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy.
Don't mind if I do.
When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things.
That's a nice way of saying he lost his
It
damn
wasn't
mind.
supposed to be this way. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
And they come with shelves.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Gotta love it. Showers, I'm assuming, with no privacy. But bathrooms with privacy. Bedrooms?
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
You know, even though there's no way enough space for what it is, effectively oh my god, the entirety of the world is dead.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have
not
power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility.
Fair enough.
In time, that may change.
Got it.
Another room.
Looks
no, wait,
like
I've already
another
been-
office.
It's another office?
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
So?
It looks like plants could grow here.
Oh, that's
Any
handy.
ideas?
Perhaps. All this space. And no one was ever here. Why?
Because
It's,
Ted Farrow's an
a long
idiot.
story.
See, Aloy, it's not that
Go on,
long.
Aloy. Don't worry about me.
I do worry about you. What's here?
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
Looks like a
This
server room.
facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
All these server racks?
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Okay. Let's go talk to
Okay.
Gaia.
Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
You don't have to, Varl. Come in. Come on. How many times you get to say talk to an all-powerful terraforming AI. All right, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Let's figure this out.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable.
Handy.
You must have many questions.
So
Yeah. But 2 big ones first. Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
yeah, that group right there.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Whoa, here we go.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Oh, by the way, you bet I'm looking that up.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Aloy doesn't have a sense of that.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
8.6 light years. Well done.
But
Well
that's where
done with your
Force Zenith,
research.
their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless
They lied.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
So does that make them aliens or Earthlings? Big questions here. Asking the real ones.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now.
Do me a favor, find
Transmitting
Hephaestus.
query pattern. Receiving.
Find Hephaestus and throw up a bunch of firewalls.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
Eleuthia.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
That's handy.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device.
If only we had
physically
one.
Carried back to this facility.
How coincidence!
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Handily
But in all other
limiting this.
respects, it will suffice.
Ooh. Let's go there.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather.
Hence, storms.
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources.
I don't know where the problem with that one is.
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular.
Unsurprising.
In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
And like Minerva, we're gonna have to kill them.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements.
Well, Apollo got murked by Ted Faro.
All archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
All right, write that name down. Write that date down.
I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Also unfortunate.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Because if you don't, he's just gonna keep making more and more machines.
Function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8% of my intended
It's only
processing
1.2%
capacity.
less than 1/5.
Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
I'm guessing 3.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Now this is a question I have.
Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
How violent.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Well, let's ask about the Zeniths. Oh my goodness.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right?
Oh, even
Why
I
would
can answer this
descendants
one.
of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Indeed, it is not.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
An understatement.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Oh, tell her that we don't actually know the speed of light. Yeah, that blew my mind when I learned
The
it.
descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult
From
to know.
a certain point of view.
Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
Funny. And yes, 81.46 trillion kilometers. I love it when they just do simple
extinction
Google searches
signal
to
didn't
figure this
just
shit out.
make
It's
Hades.
not
It
hard.
made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself.
Probably caused the most
So far
damage.
as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
That was not Hades,
So
that
the
was
signal could
Hephaestus.
only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
In theory.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why
Yeah,
would the signal
but multiply
keep
that by
transmitting
2.
after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years.
Which means that it's
So the
8.61.
duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled.
And that's
With
why we
that in
don't know the
mind,
speed of
I
light.
simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Since information travels at the speed of light, were we to fire a beam of light and then wait for the information to tell us how long it took to get there, we have no way of guaranteeing that that's true. Who's to say that it didn't take half the time to get there and then double the time to get back? All we can say is that c is the double the speed of light divided by 2. And hope that we're right.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming
makes sense,
system
but
never
the
stopped
point stands.
functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Oh, that's fun.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Indeed. I agree. Let's get started. Next time. So, that was a lot of information right there at the end, and we gained a hub area. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Have something to say or want to see more of our stuff. To see our most up-to-date stuff, please follow us on Twitch. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you know as soon as we start streaming. Also follow us on Twitter so you can keep up to date with any craziness that happens to go on. But again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you at the next waypoint.